5 o'clock hits, it's time to go. Brad asks me to go run through the gears on the car, because you got to do that when you're towing to keep it lubricated. Anyway, as I'm running through the gears in the car, I look in the rearview mirror and I see this giant rainbow. And I had to come in and get the camera, so I came sprinting into the RV. I'm sure all Brad heard was, blah, rainbow!
I heard rainbow.
It was all very exciting, and now it's time to get on the road. What are you doing?
Looking at our route for tomorrow.
You want to tell people what's going on?
Yes, I do. So we crossed the border into New Mexico today. We landed at City of Gold Casino for the night. It's just about 20 miles north of Santa Fe. Tomorrow we are going to continue on to Albuquerque, and we're going to be there for the International Balloon Fiesta, which is just lucky. Like, we weren't planning on doing that. It just worked out that way. I think the Fiesta has already started, and we called today to get reservations, and amazingly we found a spot that had it. It was, I think, only the second place you called. The first place, nobody answered, and it was, the answering machine said, if you're calling for reservations during the Balloon Fiesta, sorry, there's nothing. So we were a little nervous after that, but the second spot we called had spaces, so we're excited to be there. It's going to be crowded, I'm sure, and busy, but it'll be worth it, I'm sure.
Who's that in the driver's seat? Oh no! We're on the freeway!
I don't know if you can tell, but my knuckles are white.
Well, we made it safely.
Yes, so it was a little scary because of, I don't know, the wind and overcorrecting and feeling kind of like this, but it was good. I need to do it more, certainly, so.
Well, you did great.
Thank you.
Whew, we made it to Albuquerque. Now time to head out.
So most of the beers are gluten removed, which is amazing. Cheers.
Chocolatey and coffee.
Chocolatey and coffee.
Yeah, this is Painted Black Nitro Milk Stout.
And this is the Threshold IPA. A West Coast, citrusy, it's delightful. There is a huge line to buy tickets.
Yeah. Well, this isn't that long.
Well, longer than we expected.
Yeah.
And it's a little slow moving. So we've been in it for a while. The glow starts in 20 minutes, and the bus ride is 20 minutes.
I can
Alright, so the mass ascension has started. The bus ride took us a little longer than we thought, but apparently the mass ascension takes a little while, so we didn't miss it.
This is amazing, right? Yeah. It's so cool. I mean, they're all kind of going up at different times. There's one that just arrived and they haven't even put their basket together. So we thought we were gonna like miss everything.
Doesn't matter what shape, they can just do anything. That was amazing. I loved it so much.
Well guys, our time in Albuquerque has come to an end. It is a cool rainy morning, so I kind of doubt they did anything for the balloons today. I guess if there's wind or rain, they won't send them up in the air. We thought we would share some insights that we had about the Balloon Fiesta so that it might help you in planning a trip if you ever want to come down for it.
Yeah, so we underestimated a few parts of the travel to get to the Fiesta and ended up there a bit later than we would have liked.
Yeah, we really wanted to catch that morning glow, and on the Fiesta website they estimated about a 20-minute bus ride from the Cottonwood Mall to the Balloon Fiesta. I bet it took double that.
Well,
Once we hit traffic, it took a lot longer.
Plus it took 10 to 15 minutes between the time we parked at the mall and the time we got on the bus.
Yeah, so if you can, get your tickets online before the Balloon Fiesta.
Apparently they can sell out of the online tickets, in which case the shopping cart just won't work and you can't buy them online.
That's what happened to us. We were trying to buy tickets online the night before and it wasn't letting us make it through the checkout process.
So buy your tickets early, at least a few days ahead of time. Who knows how far in advance you need to get those online.
Yeah, so what we didn't know, what you might not know, is that the tickets that you buy are good for one session. And so there's a morning session and an evening session each day. It's like $10 per session. If you want to do the shuttle, it's $15, which includes your admission if you can buy it online. If you have to buy it in person, it was $22, which includes your admission.
One thing we did right, one pro tip for you, is you can bring food and drink in there as much as you want.
They do a bag check,
Yep.
so they'll look in your backpack or whatever. But
yeah, so I mean they serve food at the fair, at the Fiesta, but it was nice for us to be able to bring our own snacks in there.
yeah, there's basically lines everywhere.
Yeah.
Lines for the bathrooms, for the food. It's just a really popular, packed place. So it was really nice to have our own coffee, our own snacks, so that we didn't have to spend that money or deal with any of those lines.
Yeah.
And another tip is to dress in layers. In those early morning hours, it was very chilly. We had coats, hats. I brought gloves. I didn't end up needing them.
But almost. My hands were getting pretty cold.
I guess one other tip would be a tripod if you want to shoot any time lapse, because we
Yes.
thought that was one of the more fun pieces of footage that we captured, was getting those time lapse of things blowing up and lifting off.
Yeah, it's fun to watch them take off real fast and spin.
Yeah.
I love it when they spin. And the last thing is just enjoy. It's just such a feast for the eyes. It's just
I couldn't stop smiling while we were down there.
Yeah, it was delightful.
Yeah.
So Albuquerque seems like a really cool place. We would love to explore it more, but weather and some time constraints are pushing us onward, and we're excited to get to the next place. So
Yeah, the time constraints she's referring to is I'm heading into to the office in Scottsdale, and I don't have enough pants, so we're going to the thrift store today to get me some.
gotta get those pants. Yeah, when you work from home, you don't have to have nice pants.
Right.
It's never in the video.
Yep.
All right, guys, we will see you next week. Thanks for being a part of our travels.
See you down the road.